Hi, it's me, Tori from HobbySTORies. Today is September 30th, 2022. It's a Friday, and this is my 10-day update, which is FlossTube 47, the last one of September. Welcome to everybody watching. I hope you like what I show. Hurricane Ian, my thoughts and prayers are with everybody. I was watching some of the YouTube videos, and another horrible hurricane, and it's heading up the coast. We're in Delaware, and they have it forecast as being just a storm coming our way. So prayers for all of us. So, okay, let's get started. Rapunzel, always number one until she's done. Here's where she was last time. I got to move the Q snap, and I made it half like I said I was going to do. And I added ribbons to the edges, and I got it gridded, and I actually got it started. So you should have seen a picture of what she looked like. Well, I didn't show the whole thing. I just showed like the portion that I did. Next time I move the Q snap, I'll get like a full picture. But here she is now. I put on one of my scroll bar, what do you call these things? Grime guards that I made. It just has Velcro on the end because my gridding down here had knots, and I got tired of my floss getting caught in it. So I just kind of put this on there to protect it. It was getting kind of annoying. I used fishing line this time, and I am not going to do that again. I'm going back to the sulky, like I have on Cinderella, because it's softer and it's not so, the knots aren't so like severe when the floss gets caught in it. But anyway, here she is. So now I am on 16, 17, and 18. I've got it all gridded out, and I've actually started stitching. We're down now into towards the bottom of her dress, and then her hair that's kind of like pooled on the floor, and then the rest of this plant right here. So she's moving along. She's going pretty quick. I was so excited when she got to move down. This took me like 3-4 days to get this gridded, put in the right Q snaps, do whatever I had to do. I got ribbons on the edge to hold up. This is just a ribbon yarn that I never use, so I thought that'd be good. I just cut it too long, and got it all rolled up, and she's nice and tight. So this is Rapunzel. Then we have Cinderella. Moving along slow. Her rotation starts tonight again. For the princesses are 4 days on, 4 days off. And she looks like this now. So I am starting in the oranges. I am almost done filling in her face. I have just a few more stitches. I want to get this done, and then I can start moving over, because these are all like the really light colors. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm also going through, because Rapunzel, I had a lot of mist stitches, so I'm trying to fill in mist as I go, and that way I don't have to do it at the end. But see, she's gridded in sulky, and it's just softer. It's easier to get around the fishing line with your needle, but the sulky is just softer, so. But here's Cinderella. She's still on 8, 9, and 10. That's how far I am in Rapunzel. So here she is. They're so pretty. I have no clue what we're going to do with them. They're gigantic. 14 count fabric. Okay, I did not work on my temperature chart. I am very behind. So the next one is Autumn Band Sampler. And I have moved down to another section. So I am really enjoying this. I have it in a nice big hoop. And here she is. Well, it. Okay, so again, here's the top. That's all done. All these specialty stitches. And then we go down. And I know last time I had finished the cows. So I think I finished this line. I finished this whole section. Then there's this line. And I'm almost done with this section here. I still have like the ground, a few more. Oh, I'm going across here. It's like a little canopy. The rest of the vegetables, and then I got to start back stitching all of that in. And then the exciting part is there's like a couple more borders, and then it's just words. So this is so cool. And I have decided that when this is done, there won't be a focus project unless it's very, very close to finishing. Because I just have too many projects on the go, and I'm trying to do like a half an hour here, a half an hour there, and no, I want to just keep going. That way they could get like a couple hours each. So, but this is Autumn Band Sampler, and I am really, really liking it. It is so colorful. So colorful. And then the next one is Room, which is Undertale for my daughter. And I am going on this one. It has big blocks of color. So, here it is. So I finished up this color. I finished up the, I think it's off-white 3865. And then she has gray in her. So washed out. Let's try, no, that looks grainy. It's really cloudy. Okay, so anyway, the pictures show it better. I finished, I'm going color by color because they're big blocks of color. I've got the little kid laying down. I think he's a kid. I got the piece of pie on the plate. That's finished. And now I'm working on her dress. That's the only thing that this color is this dress. So we're moving right along. I can definitely see this done by the end of October, hopefully way before then. And then I just have her other one to do, the one I call window. She said it's actually a hallway, or a wall. I can't remember. It looks jack-o'-lantern-y. When you look at it, it looks like a jack-o'-lantern face, so it's kind of cool that it's going to be done in October. But here's Room, moving right along. Wish it wasn't so washed out. I don't know how to make it look better. Okay, then I pulled out some whips. And like I said, I'm doing them in order of start date. And then I threw in randomly the 6 new starts I did. There was 3 floral ones, and then there's 3 Steven Universe ones. So every couple whips I have, one of those is in there. So I started out with bees, or flowers and bees. So last time I showed it, I was working on the purple border around the first square. And then I got that done. Yeah, I got that done. And then I've started on, I think that's a bee. I'm not sure. But I just sat there working on it and got some done. But that's flowers and bees, and I really like this one. Okay, and then next is one of my Christmas projects. It is 2012 Ornaments. All the names for these projects are down below, and this is not actually called 2012. That's what I call it. So here it is. I know I only had like this little corner done of the red. All these little blue marks are where the white goes. Or is it light blue? I can't remember. That way I don't got to keep looking at the chart. I can just sit there and stitch. But I got all of the red done in it, and then I started that. This is a snowman, I think. So it might be white. But that's how far I got on that. By the way, all of these are 14 count except for 2 that I have coming up here. So there's 2012 ornaments. Next, I did 2014 ornaments. Now this one is on 18 count. And I am working on the 3rd ornament. So I finished the 2nd ornament. And I started the border on the 3rd, and then the little snowflake at the top. So I finished all the white, I think, and I'm starting the yellow. No, there should be white down here. I just did the snowflake to get it started, I think. This is 18 count. It's not too bad if I usually wear 225 readers, and I use a magnifying glass and my OttLight. So this isn't too bad. I don't think I want to go any smaller than 18 count, but I might start moving from 14 to 16. I'm not sure. I have a whole lot of 14. So I'll probably be using that for quite a while. But anything big, I wouldn't mind going down to 18. This isn't too bad right now. Don't know what it's going to do later as I get older, but that was that one. The next one is a Steven Universe, and this one is called Words. I got this for free. It's down below. And it is a 20 count dark blue Lugana. And I love this fabric. I wouldn't mind stitching on it either. I was thinking maybe I should have put this 1/1. I'm doing 2/2. And it's not going to be too big. I have it marked out with pins. So here's the bottom, and there's the top. So, I mean, like right here. That's not too bad, I guess. She did not like the words. They were supposed to be in this darker red. She did not like that, so we made it in the lighter pink. And Lynne, she looked at the cookie and she wants it, so that is cool. So I'm going to have to go and get that one. I was going to reply to your comment and tell you, but yes, she saw that and she said, "Oh, that thing is so cute." Yes. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So that'll be being thrown in somewhere along the line. I said I wouldn't start any more of her things, but this was my surprise so that she would have extra Christmas presents. She knows she's getting them. She just knows that they're like extra presents because it's just cross-stitch and it don't cost money. So this is nice. We're just running out of wall space. You know, if I put my hands on here, it does seem to clear up a little bit. But this is a big gem and then 2 swords, so she likes that. The next one is my last ornament, which is 2015 ornaments. And this one I had started beading, and I decided I am not going to bead. So I'm going to end up taking the beads out that I already put in. But I finished this ornament here, and I'm starting to go around. I want to have this whole upper part done with the border and all of the little snowflakes in between and just get it all done. so that we can move down to the next section. This one is so colorful too. I have a lot of colorful projects right now. I just went through and just picked things out of magazines. I'm doing magazines. I have a ton of fabric, a lot of floss, and I had this big pile of magazines, so I'm just doing them. I would love to be able to do a Nora and stuff like that, but we're not buying anything, so. Oh, the next one is spring is coming. It's a full coverage project. And this one is really starting to come in. All the little pink flowers, and I think it's a cherry blossom tree. And I'm just doing one color at a time. I've also got it gridded with fishing line. Yeah, because this is going to be pretty big. But I'm doing it, I broke it down into page by page. So each page has like this much on it. It goes from here to here. So it's like a 5 by 6 each page. And I'm just going ahead and picking one color at a time and just going for it. So this one's going to be really pretty when it's done too. And it looks like the last one I have is another one of my gardens, or my floral ones, and it is called Garden. And I worked really long on this one yesterday. So when you're looking at it, you can see that I barely had anything done. And now it looks like this. So I finished the frame going all the way around. I finished this frame going around. This frame going around, except down here it's going to be green. So right now I'm working on the light blue. This one's going to be a birdhouse, so I'm just filling it in. So that's all I got. 11 whips for a 10-day update, which isn't bad, I guess, in between picking up groceries, seeing doctors, migraines, stomach problems, and baking bread. French bread, English muffins, pitas, making bread. So, not too bad. All I have, so that means my next update is going to be somewhere around October 10th. And hopefully by then, they should have the new section out for temperature chart, and I'll have some work on that started. I need to get that really caught up. I'm back to, oh my, it was somewhere in the beginning of September I stopped stitching, so I'm like very behind. But, so yeah. And then most of these projects you won't see again because the other ones are coming up. I like this because that means every month, of course I started in the middle of the month, but every month you're going to see all of my projects that I'm working on because I'm doing one a day. So, okay. Hope everybody's taking care, staying safe, and have fun stitching. Bye for now.